CSHP is one of the largest groups in California, and it's also one of the largest groups here on campus.
It stands for California Society of Health System Pharmacists, and we are part of the American Society of Health System Pharmacists. And what we do is we promote the profession, and our basic mission is to promote patient care.
CSHP is a really good way. Hospital pharmacy is a very, I imagine, since I'm not a hospital pharmacist, but it's a very exciting branch of pharmacy. You get really involved with patients if you want to be, a clinical pharmacist, things like that. You work at a hospital, and one way to break into that and really get an idea of what's involved is CSHP.
To make sure that health system pharmacists have sort of a base and an organization that will stand for them.
We put on a lot of events about residencies, and CSHP is definitely, well, it's health system based, so of course there's a residency aspect.
Well, being a member of CSHP, you get tons of benefits. Like, a lot of our events are for members, and they're really helpful. We do CV reviews, so it's really helpful to get your CVs looked at by a pharmacist.
So I take part in the CV review, where a pharmacist comes in, looks over your CV, and tells you where you should work, what you should work on, and how you should edit it to look better. And I thought that was really helpful, because at the end of it, even though my CV was like kind of destroyed, it was bettered. It was bettered, and I felt like I gained a lot from that, because now my CV feels like I feel a lot more confident in my CV.
Yeah, and I think in addition to what he says, I think one of the most valuable things I thought was valuable was, if you're really interested in doing hospital pharmacy, then you really have the opportunity to network with a lot of pharmacists and start building those relationships now.
A seminar is a big event where residencies are and all the showcases there. The chapter itself does a lot of events, like especially during the third semester when the third years are back during grad week. We do a lot of residency events and just hearing the advice of the third years as they finish rotations and head off to residencies. And then there's also the honor corps that they could get at graduation if they show that they've been dedicated to CSHP for their duration here at Pacific. They can earn one of those for themselves. And there's just a lot of opportunities, like outreach opportunities. We give our members, they get priority for when we choose volunteers. And it's just a good way to learn more about pharmacy, because I had no idea that all these fields are out there until I became a member.
If all you've done is community pharmacy, wouldn't you want to, look over the neighbor's fence and see what they're doing? You want to see what's involved in hospital pharmacy, and CSHP they'll lay it out for you.
Even if you're really sure that you want to do community pharmacy, if you think, oh, hospital pharmacy is not for me, it doesn't hurt to join. School's all about learning different opportunities, not just for you, but also see what your colleagues are doing, because there's going to be classmates that are going into hospital pharmacy.
The conferences that you end up getting to, like a lot of the organizations, they might have seminars in different states, and that might not be reasonable for a student that, let's admit it, we're poor, So for CSHP, seminars and conferences are in California, so it's easier for me to attend them.
First year is definitely a good year to start exploring, so I would recommend, if you're a first year, to join CSHP for all the networking opportunities, all the educational opportunities. It's a good way to know what's going on out there and know what's available to you.